The following program is rated TV MAL. It contains strong language and is intended only for mature audiences.
Welcome back to another episode of the Butcher's Bible Podcast. I'm your host, Busted Freckle.
I'm Luke.
Two blokes preaching the good word of the meat industry.
One episode at a time.
Yeah, boy.
How's it going? I'd say it's been forever since I've seen you, but it's been one whole day.
Yeah, man. I am.
Or 2 days, in fact. Yeah. I'm not too bad. I kind of slept most of Sunday.
Can't. I got up. I did like my body alarm was just like, all right, it's 6 o'clock, I'll be good. And I'm like, meh.
It was worn out. We were walking around all day, just talking to people constantly.
Yeah, it was a great day. Before we kick that off, a little bit of admin as well. Thank you so much to everyone who's reached out about Spice Punch David's episode.
Yeah, great one.
Really good. Lots of positive feedback. Everyone was surely shocked that we had a young man like him on.
Yeah?
Yeah, they really enjoyed it, really lapped it up. So, yeah, that was the last episode if you haven't seen this one. And this episode is basically just me fucking carrying on because I am absolutely fucked.
You do sound exhausted. What were you doing today at work?
It's all these slab pavements came in and we had to take them from one end to the other.
Oh, so it's just compounding how you felt from the weekend.
Yeah. And that was my life in the sun. It reached like 22 degrees in Dorset and I was outside all day. And I can't complain.
Sweating it out, mate. Sweat it out.
Fuck me. It's hot.
Did you have beers on Saturday? Daddy Day beers?
Sunday,
beg your pardon, yeah.
a few glasses of red.
Father's Day rosé.
Good, yeah. We cooked a picanha up and did all those fun bits. It was because it was our first, like, as a family Father's Day. It was quite nice.
It was. Congrats,
really nice.
Thanks. How was it? What did you get?
I got a picture frame of all of us together, like Esme and I, like bits and pieces. I got like a hairbrush and all this and that. Esme picked it apparently.
Nice.
Not my colour, but
the sentiment's there at least. Anyway,
yeah. Of course, and she wrapped the paper as well. It was really good. A bit neat for someone who's only turning one as well. Very neat.
Yeah.
So
I mean, like, they're growing up so fast these days.
Well, she's shaking her head now. So you go, Esme, say no, and she's like, She does that.
I'm not going to say that shit. I ain't going to.
Yeah, say no, and she's like, She does that, and then she gives lots of high fives at the moment.
Brilliant. Yeah, we used to do fist pumps with this here. That was good.
Yeah.
So just be going around like if we ever went out, she's just like in the pram, like trying to fist pump people.
Yeah,
and that was good.
That's a good one. Yeah. But yeah, we also got a call today. That we got to go over to the hospital, and they're going to be giving us this time slot for when the surgery is. So it's actually come around a lot quicker.
It has actually, isn't it?
But we got to get there first because it could be cancelled and blah 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 blah.
Yeah,
but yeah, so that was it's a bit nerve wracking as well, because this is
sure, mate. Yeah,
coming pretty serious, like because you put it in the back of your head and now it's coming up.
Yeah, because it seems so far away, doesn't it? So
it seemed really far away. They're like, oh yeah, it'll be like towards the end of the year or whatever, and you're like,
it's 6 months in
now. Yeah. And it's her birthday next month as well, her first birthday. So,
wow,
yeah.
It's sticking along, mate. Atia's 6 now, 6.5.
Yeah, she's a beast.
She is. She's awesome. Yeah. Although she didn't go out shopping for me to get anything, so I'm feeling both out.
Don't worry, give it a couple of days, mate, and check your post. I'm sure you'll love it.
Thank you, mate. Shout out to all the single dads out there. You're doing a great fucking job.
Yeah, we love you.
If you didn't get anything on Father's Day, join the club. We're all, you're still showing up. That's the main thing.
Yeah, still doing your part, and we love you.
Yeah.
Mm.
Oh, me or just everyone in general?
You mainly, but everyone else, they deserve a fist bump.
Cheers, bro.
They deserve an episode and a fist bump.
The Depodode. They deserve a Depodode and a fist bump.
An episode and a fist bump. Yeah, nice. Oh man.
Oh, my day was just freaking long. It was just
Yeah, tell me about your day.
2.5 bodies of beef broken down, plus 150 kilos of dog food made.
Ugh.
Yeah, he made so much mess. It was absolutely wild. I just walked past him and carried on. You know, where just like when you're mincing just some wet shit and then it's just going everywhere.
Wasn't it beef fillet? Was it just awful?
Offal, carcasses, poultry carcasses, feet, no veg, because it is basically just byproducts of what we do.
Yeah,
and the dry age, black crusty bits as well. Get all the pellicles in there. That's what the dogs love. So like, this is that gourmet shit. Damn, Jimmy.
Damn, Jimmy.
The Royale with cheese.
Oh yeah.
Other than that, it was all right. I had a bit of a quiet day. Me and Atia pretty much just watched movies. And I think at about 2 p.m. she was like, "Oh, it's Father's Day today." I was like, "It is." She was like, "Happy Father's Day." And I was like, "Thank you, mate. Get back to eating your popcorn. Come on."
Do I get a hug or anything? No.
Yeah, but she was like, like, give me a approving look, and I was like, "We still here, baby." You know?
Yeah, we turn up.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, nice.
And today, what else? I think that's very much it. Just breaking down bodies of beef at the beginning of the week. Nothing too crazy. Yeah. I'll take this opportunity to say that I am going back to being self-employed. I'm leaving. I'm stepping aside. I'm still going to be working at Good Trees because I'm invested physically and mentally. You know, I've helped build that thing from the ground up, and it'd be a shame to just step away and just, you know, not that I would say that it will struggle, but I know my role there, and yeah, I'm gonna be there a couple of days a week. Gonna be focusing on my art because that makes me happy currently, and it was one of them things. I'm gonna be picking up a day with our good friend Big Butcher Douglas.
Shout out
over in Middle Farm, just for a day. Why not? Just to hang out with him, to touch base and go and see some more people in the butchery world, because I've been stuck in that little butchery with no windows or anything for the past 2 years, and I need some space.
Yeah, definitely.
So that's what I'm doing. I'm going back to being self-employed.
That's brilliant.
We'll still be working with Good Trees very closely. I think it's the best course of action because it gives me the flexibility for childcare. That was quite a big thing.
Yeah, it's huge.
And my mental health, I was all in on that thing all the time, constantly. Pretty much I was there mentally 7 days a week.
Oh yeah.
And all this chat for us being like, you know, reach out, be good to yourself. I was like, all right, I can preach it, but I can't practice it, or I wasn't. You know, I was fortunate enough that Kitty was like, where are you at right now in terms of like in my head? And that really brought me back to the core of, oh shit, I was losing control. I was like in a bit of a tailspin, and so I've caught myself before I crashed. And I think it's one of those things where I've gone to that place before and I caught myself prior to getting somewhere that has a very narrow point of no return, you know? So I worked with Kitty and you. I spoke to you quite a bit about it.
Yeah.
And I just came up with that with my employer as well. I didn't want to just be like, just dropping an absolute shit bomb and be like, I'm outie, bitches. But, you know, but in the end, I just chose to go back, being back self-employed, have my own space, my own time, work on my own schedule,
How do you feel inside about that now?
So much more chill, bro. So much more chill. You always get into that honeymoon phase of when you're leaving a job, of where you go, oh, this isn't so bad. You know, am I doing the right thing? And I remember voice noting you, and I was thinking, the only thing that's stopping me now is the act of actually doing it, and that is sometimes a huge deal. The act of handing in your notice or saying you're leaving is often the killer, because people don't want to feel like they've failed. I don't feel like I failed. I'm not stepping back. I'm just stepping aside.
Yeah.
And, you know, I was getting too involved in the admin, which was having a detriment effect to the cutting, because I wasn't there. I need a knife in my hand to be making money. You know, I wanted to be a pen pusher. I'd be in an office.
Exactly right.
No, I want to be fucking breaking into carcasses and doing what we do best, you know?
100%, yeah.
I need to get out there. I need to be more involved in people. I vibe off of people a lot. And I mirror people's energies, and I was creating a real workaholic environment there, and I think it needs to be changed a bit in the aspect of me not being there. So they have to have a different avenue of how to work, which can only benefit it, because I was just absolutely crushing it, and everyone else had to keep up, and that was the norm. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So if I take a step back, or step aside, they've got to figure something else out, whilst I'm there doing the bulk of the work at the beginning of the week.
Yeah, definitely.
That all makes sense?
It does to me. It does to me. You've set the tone for this place, and
yeah, which is almost making a rod for my own back.
Yeah.
So
the person who's going to be stepping in there has got big shoes to fill. No, it's not like you're gone, but you are there. But you have to let go of the crown. Just remember that. I know it is your baby, but you need to let go of that crown to pass that on to that person who's gone, right, I'm going to have a red hot crack.
I think it is that, but also I'm still going to be there. I'm still going to be quite an instrumental piece, I believe. That's how it's been left.
Sure.
I don't believe there's any crown. I'm the person who's like going to be making the dog food at times. You know, I'm from real humble butchery beginnings of someone who was at the bottom of the pile. So I don't see any job as too small. There's no crown. It's sort of like, it's who can take of the weight that was on my shoulders. How can I spread it between people who are coming and the people that are already there?
Sure. The crown in as being, if someone wants to take over as a manager, didn't do it.
Right.
You can't step in and be like, I would have done it this way. You got to let people kind of find their own groove, because you said you were turning it into like a workaholic kind of place, you know, and if that needs that new avenue, you need to pass that crown on, and, you know, just bite your lip. And, you know, third party
cutting is such a fine profit margin as well. It's not as if it's direct to customer, so you do have to thrash through the carcasses to make ends meet.
Sure thing.
And to cover wages, and that was kind of what it was. We were working based upon, we have to cut this much to cover our wages. How much further can we push it?
Yeah.
And I think that was an exercise in how far it can be pushed in the last 6 months, and I think we found the limit. And that was a detriment to my mental well-being and to my daughter, whom I was dragging into work when she was like exhausted after a day of school.
Yeah, exactly right.
You know, so childcare was a huge thing, and flexibility was another, and just getting out there again. You know what I mean? Because I
started right at the top of the tier. Now you're going straight to fucking Doug, and
yeah, I know.
He's well, we know what he's like, but you're going to be. He's going to be really loud. He's going to be really excited because he's a giant fucking panda, and he's going to be like, you know.
I know. I can't wait. It's going to be good, because that was when I dropped off that frame to him, the artwork frame. I just mentioned it in passing. It was in no way 100% set in stone. I was like, would there be an opportunity to even pick up a day? And that's pretty. And he was like, hell yeah. What do you want? What's your pay? So I'll propose something to the big bosses.
Yeah, especially for one day to give them boys a rest, because there's only 2 of them.
Yeah, and it's basically just, they're getting hammered, mate. They are so busy. It's brilliant to see. And I just want to go out again, much like I did prior to setting up Good Trees. go out and share my wealth of knowledge that I feel that I've accrued over years working in different shops. And it's basically I'm kind of going to be doing a butchery consultancy service of going around helping people out, not just butchering, but being like, hey, you know what, I have ideas that can maybe streamline this. You never know.
It is.
Not saying that,
it now.
exactly. Not saying that other people's shops are failing in a way, but sometimes it takes a fresh set of eyes for you to go, oh shit, yeah, you're right. You know,
Yeah, definitely.
I've become victim to that many times, a lot of times.
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
And yeah, mate, it's just one of them things. So looking out for number one because no one else is going to, and I think this is my next step forwards. And yeah.
So the moral is the story. Didn't get that right. Fuck it.
You look exhausted.
I'm fucked. the weekend absolutely killed me. The moral of the story is you got to be good to yourself, and you can't razz it. You know, guys and girls, we've said this throughout the podcast, and at the end of the day, we all know butchery wins, but at what cost?
Yeah.
Then look, you know, Luke's had a crash and a fall, and he's, you know, picked himself up, dusted himself off. And I'm sure many others that we know in the industry have done that. I've done it. You know, just time to take a bit of time out.
Taking a bit of a...
Life's too short to be fucking stressed out.
That's literally it. You either work for yourself and create the life that you want, or someone's going to employ you to create the life that they want. It's similar to that. You want to be making them money, and you could have the best employer in the world, the best, but times have changed now. You can't, even from 20 years ago, money's different. You just got to do what you can. There's no sort of saving money. As a single person, it's impossible to save money. You know?
It is, yeah.
I'm living on a farm in quite a quirky little converted office thing.
It's cool.
It
is cool.
Cheap rent, cheap bills, and I still can't save money. And I was on a good wage. It's just life, you know. Yeah.
Full of curveballs.
Yeah. It is very, very much so. But I think this is the first step into a different sort of trajectory for me. It's not a good thing, not a bad thing. I feel more chill for it.
Good, and you deserve that.
Thank you, man. Thank you. I deserve to be relaxed because I feel myself getting snappy and stressed at times.
Yeah, man. I hear you. Welcome to the others. This is how I feel. I'm like, I'm not even stressed anymore.
Nice. Well, I'm in control. I can message anyone and be like, hey, do you need a hand? I can go, the weeks that I don't have my daughter, I can go and stay in a hotel and help someone out in their butchery, that sort of thing. And because hopefully, I'll be paying what I feel like I deserve rather than what I'm being dictated to by market going rates for butchers, which is extremely underpaid in the UK, horrendously so. Definitely. So, and that's it. And that's another reason. But here we are.
Onwards and upwards.
Onwards and upwards. Precisely.
Let's kick it, my friends.
Let's kick. So why are you feeling so shit?
Taste the Oh man, what a day.
It was good, eh? Like we was going around chatting to people. It's just good fun.
It was great fun. You know,
many beers were had, many laughs were had.
Many laughs, many hugs.
It was really good. Yeah. Those guys, shout out to the Beyond Brewing Company.
Yeah, right.
With their pasta beer.
Yeah.
These guys, we've got to get them onto the pod. So they're great. They brew beer from off castings of cooked, I believe, or uncooked pasta production.
Yeah, so they use the pasta for the yeast, and then they add in hops and do their own beer and everything as well, which is it's a really good idea because that's where they worked originally, wasn't it? So they had all this pasta that was going to waste because they didn't make the assembly line or whatever. And they were like, there's something here. And
Yeah, it was great. They're great guys.
they're really good. They're really funny. The funny thing was the woman who was just like, "Hey, you want to try some?" And like, what?
Pasta beer.
She said pasta beer, but I looked at it, I turned around and looked at it, and I was like, "Fuck, you say?" And she
It
goes,
was like, you said plastic.
"Did you say plastic?" And she's like, "No, pasta." I was like, "Oh, Lee, all right, you got me now." Anyway, and then that was
I was
like,
going, let's take a sip. And I was like, is it me or can you taste the pasta? And they're going, it's definitely you. You can't taste the pasta at all. I was like, I think I get some bolognese on this shit.
Yeah, yeah. No, they were really good. They were so much fun.
Great.
Yeah, they were they've been there the whole week as well, and they were friendly. Definitely having them on the podcast for the future.
Yeah, great ethos of the whole thing as well.
Whole ethos, head to tail like us. They do utilizing everything as well. And all the bits that they said they give to a farmyard of some sort. I can't remember. Without giving too much of the story away, but they had some great yarns.
Yeah. It was so good.
Really
hysterics.
We saw the main man, Big Simon.
Yeah, shout out to Simon. Thank you for sourcing them tickets. Saturday had sold out. He did us a solid. Managed to find some. Sorry if I annoyed you. I was like, Simon, and he's just like talking to that chef, and he's like looking up, and he's like, hey.
Yeah, no, he was good. No, shout out to him. Thank you so much.
And
behind the scenes as well, didn't he?
Did DJ Barbecue as well. Shout out. He was like, you guys are butchers?
Yeah. He don't look like a typical butcher. And then he's like, you, me, and Simon all looking like what?
Yeah, what does the butcher look like?
Yeah, what does it look like? No, he was cool. Well, and on all of the fire cages as well, they had rosemary and mint and thyme all strapped everywhere because apparently someone over ordered a couple of kilos of all the herbs. Like the dude,
didn't she order like? I think it was someone over at the Schweppes stall or somewhere where she ordered 5 kilos of each herb, 5 kilos a bag, and he's like, Simon was like, I don't think she realised how much 5 kilos is.
Yeah, that was funny because they just had herbs everywhere. And it was just like, it smells really rosemary in here. And he's just like, yeah, there's a big bunch of it just like been, wafted around. And then there's like mint and thyme everywhere. And he said it. I was just like, that's brilliant. That's really good.
It was really, really good. Ben Tyndale, shout out to Ben, getting us tickets for the old cookery experience. That was wicked. I had so much fun. I was in my own little world. Ben came to come past. He was like, you good? I was like, yes, Butch.
Yeah. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. We sir.
He just left me alone. I had 3 Nigerian sisters.
I did. Yeah. You're like, my sister.
My sisters. Yeah. I got a big hug from them anyway. But it was really good. They were like really interested. It's really good.
Great food. Great food. Was it plantain and chicken cutlets with like a chicken cutlets? Lamb cutlets. Lamb cutlets. Yeah, that was some weird chicken.
Yeah, and some red meat chicken.
Yeah. So lamb cutlets with all your spices and shiz.
Blueberry
with a blueberry sort of reduction glaze thing
that you put on the lamb at the end. At the end,
yeah,
you had to render it down and do all the sauce, and that is really good.
You did the sauce. That was brilliant. I actually smashed it. I cooked a plate for both of us.
Yes,
and it was super pooper tasty.
It also was because I was just like I was sitting there making it with the girls. Ben didn't really do anything because he was like, "Oh, I'll leave Anne to it because I've done all these ones."
Yeah.
But it was just like, "Oh, do we get a plate?" Because I'm definitely not going to be sharing it with one of these women. And then you're like, plate. Come over.
Yeah, I was like, come over here.
Yeah,
that was wicked. Yeah, and the aprons.
Yeah, the last but not least, stalwart aprons, Tim. He made my apron for Craft Meats when I had my shop. He was really good. I didn't expect him to be there as well.
No, it was Molly. Molly was the young lady, wasn't it?
Yeah, Molly.
Yeah, she was great.
She does all the marketing online, I think, anyway. But she was cool.
Yeah, I've spoken to her a couple of times. If you message them on Instagram, it's normally her who picks it up.
Cool. Yeah.
Yeah, she was solid. Yeah, and I was wearing this X-apron hat. Yeah. They were like, get that shit out of here.
They were going to beat you up.
That was fucking savage.
Yeah.
I'd had handful of beers by then, so I was up for a scrap, but not with them.
Yeah, you had a skinful by that stage.
Oh man, I can't keep up with you. You're a fucking animal. So it's Australian roots. That's what it is.
Yeah, one beer. Or like, yeah, it's just one beer down. Let's go.
God, yeah.
Yeah. It also didn't help that we made friends with the Byron Bay Brewing Company, which was literally across from Starwoods, and they were giving us beer for like a couple of quid. It just, it didn't help. It did help, but it didn't help.
Yeah. Was it the Bombay Sapphire guy? We tried. No, it was the
El Jamaritone or whatever. The tequila.
The tequila.
Yeah.
That was good. We're like, has it gone through? And he was like, let's say yes.
Let's just say yes. And he like did a massive shot of tequila, the daiquiri, and then it was just gasoline from there on. And we're like, oh.
No. Yeah, that's what set me off. I mean, the stalls around there, they're great. The food, we rarely stopped for the food because we were just...
We did stop and look and have a chat, and we had a little rummage around on all the ones that we really wanted to do, but the lineups were...
Oh, yeah. And it was really quite fucking expensive to get into the actual, some of the bigger food dishes and stuff.
But it was just the lineups for them as well. We were just like, no, because you're only there from 12 till 4. And if you're wasting like 25, 30 minutes or something to line up for one dish, then you got to...
And an hour and 45, 2 hours was that cooking as well.
Yeah.
Ben.
Yeah, Ben.
That's where it went when they were like, right, 4 o'clock. I was like, wait, what the fuck?
Yeah, and we were running around trying to get... So yeah, we do apologize to everyone as well. We tried to get the mics working, but we were... There was just not enough time to try and get it.
Yeah, we had to quickly, we're like, right, mic's out, zoom around, chat to people, and because we were like, oh shit. And it was raining, and mate, as soon as you get those mics wet, just one drop, they are fucked. So
that's it there. This is
such a fine line to whether we were just like, should we just try and record on the phones and see what comes out?
Yeah.
It's very loud there. We got some audio a bit, but it's nowhere near usable. Sizzlefest or Smoke and Fire Story, that would be a totally different ball game because it won't just be us filming and talking. And there'll be loads of people in that one.
Yeah, there's going to be loads, so we're going to do that one properly. But it really caught us when we did the cooking with Ben, to them going right and security walking everywhere, going right, okay.
Literally saying, "Get out!" I said to Ben, "What happens in the the later sessions?" And Ben, and he was just going, "It does get a bit rowdy because people have had a handful of drinks by that point, and they're like, right, get out," and everyone's like, "What if you make me?" Freaking British English.
But yeah, no, it's a fantastic day out, guys. If you've got the time and the money, definitely do next year. We were very lucky because this year was their 20th anniversary as well.
Yeah, very much. It was all such a blur, not just because we were hammered, not really hammered, but we're still tearing around. It was just good fun. And then we went down to the farm shop down in Mayfair to see Flora. And she was like, have you guys had a drink? And we're like, yes, we have.
Maybe.
We're walking through. Yeah. And Anne's just like talking to a customer. He's like, do you know who she is?
Yeah.
She's a big deal.
Yeah, you're talking to a big deal over here. You're talking to number one.
Yeah, she was like, fucking hell. Just trying to close down at the end of a busy Saturday. It was funny.
It's quite funny as well. They got a beautiful shop there as well.
Amazing, isn't it? I would gladly work there, but it's just that little bit too far. So sorry about
that. So it's a no anyway.
Yeah, so sorry. Yeah, great shop, but it's massive. Like the stairs and all that. I thought it was just one small, but it's the way it kind of goes round.
It's a good continuous flow because it's got like the bar and everything. Not a bar, so like a little farm shop on the left-hand side of an entrance, and you got the actual butchery on the other side. And then it all filters down into a restaurant underneath. Fantastic. Yeah. Utilizing of the space, just fantastic. If you haven't been there, get the fuck down there. It is just fantastic. Yeah. But yeah, no, the shop itself is just genuinely just beautifully laid out. It's not over the top. It's just really nice and clean.
It's pretty utilitarian, big. Yeah. It reminded me of a catering kitchen.
A little bit, yeah. A little bit.
It's all just the stand-up fridges and all that. You know.
No, definitely. Beautiful shop. Very proud to have her on the podcast. That's Flora Phillips as well. If you guys haven't listened to her episode,
yes,
go and have a listen. It's a bit of a hard one because the internet fucking sucks, and we tell her that, but it worked. It was a great episode, and we made you.
Yeah, it was really good. Yeah, and she was at Taste with Simon off the back of the podcast, which is absolutely brilliant. And that's what this is for, getting people out there and connecting people and having freaking fun.
Hell yeah, man. Cool, yeah. So that summarizes Taste of London. I had a great time. Feeling the effects of it. Fucking Monday is Monday at the moment for me. And I'm like, oh,
yeah.
God.
I know. I lost you at the end.
Yes.
Well, we took you to the coach station. I sat on the chair and was like, I looked at my phone and looked it up. And ladies and gentlemen, Anthony Navarro was gone.
Left the building. Yeah.
I was like, wait, what the fuck? Trying to call you, just ringing out. I thought someone had stolen you. Like,
well, yeah.
Anthony, who would want to steal? Who can steal you?
I'm 100 kilos. How can anyone pick me up? No, it was because we were running for the bus because I've missed the first one, which I had booked at 6 o'clock, and the next one was at like 7:30, and I seen it pop up on the screen, and I was just like, "Soil," and you're just like looking around, like, "Oh, look at it."
I know. I was on my phone going, "What time's my train?"
Yeah,
and then he was fucking gone. I was like, "Oh, okay, well, good to see you, bro. I'm walking back to the train station."
Yeah, no, because I wasn't sure if I had to change the ticket, buy the ticket, wait in line for a ticket. So I was just like, I'll fucking talk to him anyway. It's not like we talk every day or anything. Who knows?
No, we don't. Who does that?
Who does that? Who has time?
I know. It was quite funny because we do talk often. There was moments where we were just not talking.
Yeah.
Which was quite funny. At one point I was like, is he ignoring me? But then you kind of said exactly the same thing. You're like, you good? Yeah.
Yeah. No, it's a lot to take in as well. And plus, like 4 hours just flew by as well.
I know. It was good.
It just flew by. And it was just like, but we were talking and we were having fun. We were moving around. We went and seen the Saudi Arabia bits that they had there and all the mariachi bands and the people dressed in the hedges, like the hedge outfit and everything. And
I put my, the tote bag that you got at the beginning, the one that we loaded up with fizzy drinks and cans and stuff. I left that out of the cooking experience.
So we walked.
I was like, I could well do with a drink. And I was like, where I left my fucking bag.
Because that's what I said to you. I was like, where's the bag? And you're like, I'll just open the bag.
Yeah, because that's when we rushed back to see Si and be like, yo, cheers, man. We're off. Yeah. And then I just forgot my bag. Can't believe it. It was under the table. And yeah. It was great. Yeah. Great day.
Yeah, brilliant.
Thanks for the beers.
Yeah.
That was it, because we were buying them, and then Simon was like, "Do you want some beers?" Because they had loads out back.
Yeah, tiny rebel ones as well.
Yeah. That was funny.
Very good.
Good fun.
Yeah, very good fun. Right. Since we're on the topic of foods, should we have a red duck, green duck edition?
Yeah, all right. Why not?
Yeah, we'll round off this episode with a nice one. I have chosen you the country Pakistan.
All right.
Yeah, this is a short one, but these ones are really odd.
Are these ones that you've tried?
I haven't been to Pakistan. I would love to go to Pakistan.
So you're a well-travelled man.
Yeah, man of the people that's well-travelled.
Yeah.
Yeah, of course.
Okay.
Pakistan,
that's on your 2025... I was about to say hit list then. That's probably the wrong thing to say.
Wow. To destroy our whole country.
Yeah, question 1, top of the bucket list. Visit Pakistan. Okay.
Yeah. Destroy Pakistan.
Wow. Donald Trump's going to...
It's gone dark. Yeah.
Well, the teeth.
I love it. You guys are great. Innovative.
This butchery idea is going to be huge.
Yeah. I love the ideas. Killing Pakistani is great.
Yeah, that whole Pakistan thing. Love it.
They did 9/11.
Yeah.
Fucking us.
He was in Home Alone. He was in Home Alone by that point, wasn't he?
Yeah, he was.
He's like, sure, right down the hard. I don't know. I can't think of his accent right now.
I think we know.
Did love Pakistan. What Pakistani food do you have?
So this one is skewered lamb testicles.
Delicious.
Yeah. And they've got like a different sets of rubs and everything that they do. But the funny thing is, they marinate them in yogurt.
This all sounds very suspicious. They marinate testicles in yogurt and give them a good rub.
Yeah.
And you eat these.
Yeah, over hot charcoal. Grilled over hot charcoal, sorry.
Okay. Have they been prepared? I'm assuming they're out of the coin purse.
Oh, yeah. They're definitely out of the coin first.
Oh. Cool. Do you have any seasonings, or is it just seasoning?
It just said local seasonings or like flavors that they use in like those areas, because the ram testicles seem to be on the top of the list of things, and each region must have different spices for what they want to do.
Sure.
But please note, ram testicles are fucking huge.
Huge, right?
They're fucking big, man.
So it's not a coin purse; it's like a backpack.
It's almost like just a very shriveled backpack. Yeah.
I mean, I've eaten ram before, and it fucking stank. It was bad. Like when they're proper sweaty boys, they are. It is bad.
Yeah, right.
I mean, I would like to eat, the Texas Rocky Mountain oysters, which is just thinly sliced and fried off bull's testicles.
But yeah, that's on the list for sure.
But just big old plump testes on a stick.
On
I don't know.
a stick, and I think there's 3 or 4 maybe to it. So you're just like,
Oh my god.
yeah, boy.
I've never really come across. Yeah, boy. I've never really come across skinning a ball once when it still had its balls. They're massive out the back.
They're big.
It's like a bumper off on a car.
Yeah.
But they're huge. I've seen that, but never come across any sheep, ram, goat testicles, if anything, in my years. I don't know. I'll probably get a fascination out of it to try them, but it's not my go-to.
No?
I'd say green duck to try it. I'll have a bite.
Oh, yeah.
You would have a bite just for fashion. Like,
I'll take 3 skewers, bro. I don't give a fuck. Load me up.
swallow them whole.
No, chew on them.
Oh, right, yeah. Okay.
They're extra meaty, these ones.
Yeah. Well, do you reckon they've been boiled and then cooked over charcoal?
No. Straight from the sack, marinated overnight or however long, then put on with rolled in spices or with...
Surely they're fully marinated the whole time, no?
But that's what I was saying. How funny is it that they're already pre-marinated with their own marinade, and then you go,
Yeah.
I'm just going to put some yogurt on these fuckers, and then there we go.
There you go. Ooh. I suppose if you get like the crispy edges, why not? The first bite will be good, but when you just get to the center, it might be a bit much. Yeah.
I'm here for it.
Okay.
All right. I want them to finish on my face.
Pakistani food tour. Show me your balls.
Yeah, baby. Yeah. Next dish, panjo ka soup. It is a dish made from chicken claws and penises.
Oh, I was on board with the chicken claws because I've had chicken feet before and they were great.
Mm.
But chicken penises, they don't have penises, do they? Or they do?
The little wiggly, like the line, isn't it?
Like in the cloaca.
Yeah.
That's what they do. They just rub their holes together.
Yeah, so that genital bit, penis.
Frickin'
Anyway-
birds.
Anyway,
Dinosaurs probably had them.
maybe. They were feathered, apparently.
They were. And chickens are just really embarrassing descendants of dinosaurs.
They're just the hybrid, inbred version of dinosaurs. Let's just think about it. And,
True.
they're delicious. So the cloacas that are there, so the genitals that they do, they rub it in, and they use that to extract it.
I've had duck tongue.
That's cool.
So that's similar, just the other end. I'm assuming in terms of like similar. It's similar in terms of the shape and the size.
Yes, that's what I was getting at. Like, there's the only way I could describe it as a penis, but you said cloaca, and I was like, there we go.
Well, but there's something in there. There's still like a weird penis in there.
Yeah.
Penis. So I'm just thinking, have you ever seen the Simpsons movie?
Of course.
You know where Bart's
Chained to the...
skateboarding naked, and right before he hits the window of the Krusty Burger, Ned's there with Rod and Todd, and he's like, "Please thank the Lord for this bountiful penis."
Yeah.
I love it. That's one of my favorite. That's one of my favorite scenes of the whole film.
It's all downhill from there on.
Yeah, worst day of your life so far.
So far. Yeah.
Yeah, just think of that. The claws, are. Can I say green duck for the claws, but red duck for the chicken peepees?
No, because it's all white. It's a dish made from it's a soup.
I would have to make an assessment. So it's a red duck for me now.
Just eat the chicken penises and shut up.
just eat the. But they're big cockerel penises. I mean, some big cockerels are. They're some big cocks, boy.
Yeah, they are hungry.
Right, they're like 3 foot tall. Some of them. If you get Barama cockerels, they are fucking yoked.
Yeah, those guys are yoked. And I'm pretty sure they got some yeah, I'm pretty sure they got some juicy yogs.
Yeah, imagine how big the eggs that they make.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, I know. Before you come at me, I know that roosters don't lay eggs. I learned that after Fish and Run.
Oh yeah, what a banger! Not a banger.
That's good.
Right.
Yeah, no red duck on that one.
Red
No
duck the whole dish.
No chick pee for me. Thank you very much.
I would like to say something extremely rude, but I'm going
Why
to
not?
Tell it off air, so we don't get.
Okay, all right. Okay, you can say what is okay now. I was about to say something then, but I'm not going to because it's completely rude.
That's what I thought. Right. Moving on. Before we get cancelled. So next dish is
Like our previous comments of Pakistan and
Donald Trump.
D Tizzle wouldn't.
It's just
I mean, Donald Trump said it, not us.
yeah, not us.
Not us. Okay. All right. Sorry, algorithm. Don't cancel us. Yeah.
But no.
Freaking AI. Okay, next.
All right, next dish is a Bhutan. The inside of a cow stomach served with the curry in it.
Yeah, I've had tripe. I've had boiled tripe before.
Yeah, but this whole stomach with a massive curry in the middle.
But that must be so much curry.
Yeah.
That's so much curry. Yeah, I'd fuck with that. That'd be good. Yeah, I'll try that.
Oh, cool.
Green duck. Let's go.
All right,
I remember the texture, the rubbery texture of tripe I was like, bleh, what is this shit?
Yeah, that is some shit.
But
it's good. Good shit.
I've seen that video of that guy on Instagram where he's got loads of crazy shit hanging in front of him. It's all been boiled and it's hanging, it's all dripping, and he's literally slicing it all into lots of little bits for people. I don't know where it is. It could be on the old Eastern European bloc.
I don't know.
But it's incredible. I'll try and find it for you.
Yeah, send it through.
These people come and they look through a little window and he's like, hey, can I have some of this, some of that? He's got like tripe. He's got different sort of like, through lack of a better word, entrails all hanging up, all boils and really quite firm because it's cold also. And then he's got like cow noses, pig noses, tails. He's got a bunch of other organs as well that have all been boiled and they look quite anemic. But I can imagine if you boil it or fry it, it would be quite good.
Now I've seen that.
It did look very cool, and he's just there, just chopping it up into sort of like sort of 2-inch size chunks.
Biteable chunks.
Yeah, it does look cool, and I was like, it looks awesome. And all the comments are being like, "Oh my god, that's where COVID started." Like, I know it's so good. People are like, you're gonna kill people, you're gonna make people sick, and everyone's like, it's cooked, and they're like, no, it's not. You can see it's not. It's dripping. What's the dripping do? And
that's where those cultures collide. Like, regardless of what your fucking outlook is on that, that's other cultures, you fucking dickheads. The internet just makes you go, right, I appreciate this, and then on the other hand, you're like, I'm gonna fucking burn the internet down.
Right, it does do that, or because people have opinions on shit they know nothing about, which I think is brilliant in some respects, but also you get content to people who don't understand it. They can really have an effect, and also just show how silly they are.
People are stupid.
People are stupid. Right, next one. Can you tell we're tired?
Yeah, it's been a long weekend.
Yeah. Right, next one.
Next one is Oreo and ice cream noodle. Maggie noodle is called.
Noodles.
Oreo and ice cream Maggie noodles.
Yeah, or anything Oreo and ice cream, of course.
But with noodles.
What's that?
It's a type of brand. It's pretty big. It's pretty normal back home in Australia. But it's called Maggie, so Maggi.
Is it like a super noodle?
Yeah, so they do super noodles and then they do like the 2-minute noodle boil. So you put
like a top ramen.
Kind of like that, yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, hell yeah. Ice cream, that's crazy, but yeah.
But would you go a chicken flavor, a beef flavor, a vegetable flavor?
Oh shit, yeah, you're right.
I was thinking chicken vegetable so that it counteracts with the ice cream.
I think chicken stock's always good. With anything that you cook, if you just put chicken stock in it, you got a winner.
But yeah, salty, and then you got the sweetness, and then you also got the Oreo, and then you got the noodle blend.
Especially all those flavors in your mouth. Oh my gosh. Is this Oreo?
Yeah, Oreo. Yeah.
But yeah, man, yeah, green duck all the way. Put it in my mouth. Noodles and all.
Testicles, noodles, and wee-wees.
Wee-wees, chicken wee-wees, and noodles. We said all the buzzwords in this towards the end of this one, haven't we? Jesus Christ.
Yeah. Pretty funny. Yeah. Yeah, no, that's it on the Pakistani one, but those are just 4 wild dishes.
I like that. That was a good one. I do like it. Right, amazing. Have this opportunity to say thank you very much for everybody who is listening. 30 episodes, gone like that. Cool, huh?
Yeah, wow.
Yeah, we're well into the 30s now, and we appreciate it. Sometimes we have some good things to say, sometimes we have some silly things to say, but we appreciate you guys listening.
We definitely hit all the buzzwords tonight, like you said.
We did. I think it's just tired, and fun was had. We've got some good topics though coming up in the rest of blah, 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 blah. We've got some good topics coming up in the next few solo episodes with just myself and Ant. So we'll try and cover some good things that are happening, and
we still got our guest episode, so we do have the regular guest episode every Friday. We just we're a day or two behind with this, and if you got a problem with it, go fuck yourself.
Hey, but also on another note, if you would maybe give our YouTube some love, go give it a subscribe. That really helps out, and we appreciate it.
Yeah, like and subscribe that stuff as well.
Yeah, because Spotify is great, because I know how convenient that is. YouTube isn't always the one to go towards, but if you can give us a sub, that'd be appreciated. We'll share the love and buy my t-shirts.
Yeah, you do have t-shirts out on sale as well.
I do. Fake Duck Collection, and there will be some Butcher's Bible merch coming soon.
Oh, yeah.
We've
been saying it. We're working on it.
We have. We just want it right the very first time.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, man.
One and done.
Brilliant. Great to see you again. It's been so long.
It's been 48 hours.
It's been emotional. I love you very much, mate. Have a good week.
Love you too. Before we go on this one, just remember to get your boobs, butts, balls checked as well, guys. June is Mental Health Men's Month. Reach out to a friend, tell me love them, and don't make me ask again.
Don't make him.
Don't make me ask again.
We're going to mention it again.
Tell me love it. Yeah,
No.
I'll do it on Friday's episode, just because they might forget.
Yes, they might. You know who you are. Do it.
Right. I'm going to go cry myself to sleep.
Okay, have fun with that.
I will.
Amazing.
And then I'll wake up again and do it all over.
Then you wake up and go, oh, for fuck's sake.
Still alive.
I've got to do it all again.
Yeah. All right. I love you. I love everyone. Thank you. And we will see you on the Friday's episodes.
Awesome. Appreciate it. Thank you, guys.
There you guys. Bye now.